Hey there, how are you today? It is Valentine's Day, so I just wanted to wish happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Obviously, I do not have a significant other, so nothing for that. But I did get a card off my mate Graham, bless him, he keeps trying. Yeah, and this morning it wasn't even an hour in, and I received a dick pic. So that's romantic, isn't it? From Indian Jones in his Temple of Poon. This dude, funnily enough, lives in India, and he literally he thinks he's some kind of witch wizard fucking dude. Does a load of spells, right? Sat in a nude at a mirror with this big brass bowl. He says he puts curses on people for his friends and everything, so I don't want to piss him off, do I? Literally told him to go away and never speak to me again, because one time I video chatted him, and literally it's like, I thought he was a white man. His profile picture is of a white body. Didn't realise he was Indian Jones in his Temple of Poon. And yeah, before the conversation had finished, he started tossing himself off, and so I'm like, nope. Got off the phone, told him that I didn't think that was very appropriate, and I wasn't very happy. And he's like, oh, that's how I make my magic. That's how the magic works. Sex magic. No. And he's saying he's obsessed with me and all this, that, and the other. I said, go away. I don't want to speak to you at all, ever. He comes back. There you go. This morning, there's him stood in all his glory with his little willy poking out. Look, mum, no hands. And yeah, that's how I started Valentine's Day off. Yay! So all you married guys out there, you don't have this kind of fun, you poor sods. Trust me, being single, it's the bomb. And the digger day. Right, so on that, we'll leave that note there. There's a bit of a... Well, here we go, a fucking well again with the BBC and its fucking never-ending stream of pedos. And they wonder why we don't want to pay the fucking licence fee, mate. So yesterday, it was my niece, hi Clemmy, who shared this with me, but Leicestershire Live. This is Leicester Mercury. BBC star and Harry Potter expert charged with child sex offenders. Now, the BBC star? Wait, what? Hey, Right, I was like, ooh, here we go. A BBC star and author has been charged with historic child sex offences. Professor Colin Duriez. Oh? Professor Colin Duriez. Star? BBC star Professor Colin Duriez. Now, maybe it's just me, you know what I mean? But this geezer lived in Leicester once. You'd think I'd have heard of him. Apparently he's a star. Good old Colin Duriez. That's that last fucking... Right. Is accused of 3 counts of indecent assault against a girl under the age of 16 between 1989 and 1991. Leicester, you notice how they're always historic? There are people doing this now, you know that. Hugh Edwards isn't historic. Hugh Edwards was fucking caught out on the job last year, actually pedoing last year. But it's, it's like, ooh, look at this. Look over there. Leicestershire Police confirmed on Wednesday, February the 13th. That's February the 12th. Hold on a minute. That Duriez of Wallingford, Oxfordshire, will stand trial at Leicester Crown Court in July this year. Might go visit. It's only on a bus. The force said he had previously appeared in Leicester Magistrates Court in July last year. The 77-year-old academic, so his career's over. It's like, oh, yeah, well, just going into retirement. I am getting on a bit. And then it's like, right, now we'll hit you. Now you've made all your money. The 77-year-old academic and author has appeared on several BBC programmes, including the broadcaster's Worlds of Fantasy series, which again I've never heard of. He also provided commentary for Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings DVD series. A police spokesperson said, "We can confirm that Colin Duriers, 77, of Wallingford, Oxfordshire, has been charged with 3 counts of sexual assault on a girl under the age of 16 between September the 10th, 1989 and July the 31st, 1991. Duriers is the author of the best-selling books The Oxford Inklings, Lewis Tolkien and Their Circle, The A to Z of C.S. Lewis, and A Field Guide to Harry Potter. His academic focus is primarily... Sorry. Come on. God, this guy's riveting. His academic focus is primarily on Christian authors, including J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis. He has appeared as a commentator on multiple television shows. Duriers currently lives with his wife, author Cindy Zudis, Zudys, in Oxfordshire, but has previously lived in Leicestershire, Keswick and Cumbria. The trial has been set for the week beginning Monday, July the 14th. It's a day out, isn't it? Could pop into the lodge, pop past the lodge and give them the old on the way back. But the BBC has churned out yet another pedo. And once again, it's fucking historic. 1989, 1991. I don't know whether he was with his wife at that time. I don't know why Cindy is with him still. Like kiddie fiddlers. What's the appeal, love? Do you know what I mean? But I should imagine, the well-known sports presenter, the top, not well-known. You see, like, if they put down here that this guy's famous, if they put down that this Colin Duriers is a star, it takes the heat off the top sports presenter who has paid for gagging orders over him diddling a girl under 10. Historically as well, doesn't it? Because this guy's a star, so maybe that top sports presenter isn't quite as top as you would think. I don't know why the media words things the way that they do, but apparently this guy's a BBC star. Do you know what I mean? I used to have a poster of him on my wall when I was younger. Never going to come back from this level of fucking shock. Like, so... How many pedos have to come out of the BBC before the BBC? And I reckon this is why they're changing. They're aiming to say that, right, okay, don't pay your licence fee, but the government is going to take that money back for the BBC from Netflix and this, that and the other. They want to charge us. Like literally, I pay more per year than I did with a TV licence, and now the BBC are saying, "Oh no, we're gonna tax that as well. We're gonna put something on Netflix. We're gonna put something on Amazon. We're gonna put something on ITV. We're just gonna put the money elsewhere because people ain't paying us anymore because we can't keep pedos out. In fact, it's not even keep pedos out, mate. They invite them in. It's a fucking club. It's obviously a club. Investigate everybody. It's like, the amount of pedos in the BBC should mean that everybody in the BBC has to conform to some sort of regulation, in my personal opinion. Just like anybody given the title Sir. Don't know if Rod Stewart has one yet, but if he don't, he'll get one, trust me. As Elton John got one. I don't fucking know. But you Bob Geldofs and whatever, it's like, mate, we all know. Like, it's blatantly fucking obvious. Look at you. Carry on. Here's me being judgy. What am I like? I just can't fucking stand pedos, mate. Cannot fucking stand pedos. And here we are, yet again, another one who was allowed to stay a star after, whilst and after. Remember that guy, Adam? I know it was Adam something. I want to say Britain, but I don't know. I did do a video about him. If you type in Adam, it'll come up. The Australian guy who was done for abusing, torturing and sexually assaulting, raping and torturing dogs. And he was an animal expert. BBC. Worked for the BBC at some point in time. You know what I mean? It's like the BBC is where to go if you're a pedo. You know, like, literally, everybody from the fucking 70s and 80s, for a start off, whoever worked in children's TV, please God, not Johnny Ball. Please God, not Johnny Ball. Anybody but Johnny Bloody Ball. But you never do know. Do you know what I mean? It's like, investigate everybody, because it was rife. It is still rife. The BBC and paedophilia go hand in hand at this point. What's being done about that? What is being done about that? And like I keep on fucking saying, and it's a little treat to myself for being single on Valentine's Day, as I keep on saying, the top sports presenter, who I ain't saying works for the BBC, because he might not do, because we weren't allowed to know that, because he's so rich that he paid for gagging orders to keep his name out of it. Whether we find out in his lifetime, whether he's ever brought to justice, or whether he can pay his way out of it, like do a Jay-Z, you know what I mean? Time will tell. But at the end of the day, that person is still being paid by some televisual company, and he's still a top sports presenter with allegations of doing what this guy did, but to a girl much younger, and nothing's being done because he's so fucking wealthy. This is the world you live in, peeps. This is our world. Welcome to planet Earth, where the more debauched you are, the more money you get. And you see why I want to fucking take them down. As a mother, as a human being, as a member of my species, I want that rot cut out. And we don't even have to go for them. We don't even have to find out who they are. To change it, we need to work together. At the bottom, create a healthy system that works for all, and their orders won't matter. They'll fall off the top of the pyramid like the crusty old fucking unneeded scab that they are. We need to build from the bottom upwards. Please, please, please talk to me about this stuff. Their time is nigh. Our time is now. We need to be speaking to each other. And on this day of love, I would like to share with all of you that I fucking love you so much. And literally, I am doing what I do, putting myself in harm's way for you guys, for everybody, for the benefit of the planet that I stand on, and everything else that stands on this planet. Because at the minute, it's in the hands of fucking ditty pedos who can pay for anonymity. And I, for one, think that's wrong. I have got an idea how to put it right. Let's discuss it. Let's sit down and talk about it. Which brings me to my point. If you've made it till the end, I owe you a bevy. It's on me. Get to where I am. Like, I ain't going to, I'm not going to pay for travel and shit like that. But I will sit you down and I'll buy you a pint or a glass of wine. Or as, is it KJ that? Yeah, I think it's KJ that doesn't drink. So I'll get you an ice cream soda. Let's sit down, have a chat. Let's put this fucker to rights, because at the end of the day, they're stopping talking. Oh, actually, always something at the end of my videos. Always something at the end of my videos. I woke up in the night. As you may know, if you do follow me, if there is anybody that actually follows me, I do a lot of dream work and whatever. And I've had a few dreams. In fact, I've got a story, but I'm not going to do it now because it's not about pedos. But I was told something in my dream last night that actually came true yesterday, that was pertinent to yesterday. It blew my fucking tiny mind. Woke up today and I just got I wrote it down. I can't remember what it was verbatim, but it was basically like, because we are fucking over the children of this world and we have to put a stop to this, because you can see over the decades how it's only ever getting worse, right? And the kids today, because we don't speak to each other face to face, everything is online, nobody is actually getting that, nobody actually gets the feeling of how their words hurt. So you say something to somebody and you just walk away and whatever. If you say it to their face, you see the hurt in their face. You can see the consequences of your actions. And because now, them bastards, literally everything has to be done online. Everything's digitalized. They want us to not communicate with each other. And that way, we don't know how each other think. The only person that we know how we think is us. And we get our thoughts from them bastards. They're fucking us all over. Let's put it right. And I'll leave it there. Any questions, any comments, anything at all, please talk to me in the comments. Big kiss to you, Freddie, for always talking to me in the comments. Bless you. Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's fucking do something. Let's get it on the roll. And happy Valentine's Day to you all. Thank you for coming here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.